What's up, everyone, and happy Sunday. I hope everyone is having a great day, a beautiful day, and a blessed day as always. I hope that everyone has enjoyed their weekend as well. So let's go ahead and get into this message so that we can get right and stay right. So, my question first and foremost is, how effective do you want to be? Because being effective, you can either have a negative result or a bad result on somewhere or something. And first, let's also get into what effective means. Effective is successful at producing a desired or intended result. So again, your result of your effectiveness can either be good or bad. And the example I want to use is, when it comes to social media, right? Because social media, we all know, is a platform that we all can use to, brand ourselves, brand our business, overall just promoting and doing many and many, many different things, right? We all use social media to get out there, put whatever we're trying to get out. And sometimes that can be good or that can be bad. And of course, depending on your effectiveness or what your definition of success looks like for you, you will do things a certain way. And sometimes, people often, be so focused on the likes and, the views of what they're doing. And again, I'm going to use even what I'm doing, right? What many people are doing, we are using our voice, using different social media platforms to, get a certain message, or whether it's you prophesying or whatever it is that you're doing, you're trying to help someone, right? And sometimes if you get caught up in the numbers of it all, or then this will get you discouraged, right? But for me, of course, as being human, and when you feel like you're not seeing the result that you want, looking at the numbers again, it can make you feel some type of way. But I've learned to look at it differently, because it's even if you do get a lot of numbers, right? Again, just looking at the numbers, even if you do get a lot of views and likes and whatever, the question is, like, are you being effective though? Because what does numbers really say if you aren't really, helping anyone, should I say? If what you're saying isn't really benefiting anyone, if it hasn't really changed someone, if it hasn't really changed someone's life, then you aren't, like, the numbers really don't matter. And the same thing goes for, if you are trying to push out a product, or, what I'm saying, promote your business. You can have all these followers, but if the following that you have isn't supporting you, again, what good are the numbers? So a lot of times, what I want to say in that is, a lot of times we shouldn't be so focused on the numbers itself, because again, numbers don't mean anything unless they are aligning with your effectiveness. You know what I'm saying? And what you have to understand is that, being effective, helping people is much more important anyway, besides the numbers. Because, if you do what it is that you are set out to do, right? If you are being effective in someone's life, if you are also being effective in your own life, then you're going to be producing, greater results than what the numbers can even do for you, because you have helped people. And again, helping people and being effective is things that last, right? You want to get out here in this world and, be remembered. Because again, if you just so on the hype about, all the likes and the views, eventually the views are gonna go away. Not necessarily go away, but you can go viral. And then, how long does your viral video like last for real? Sometimes it's like, might go viral for that day or two, and then that's it. No one is talking about that. So you have to find something else, what I'm saying, to go viral about, to keep your name, relevant, to keep yourself relevant. But if you choose to be effective and not just focusing on numbers and views and all of that, then you will end up producing something that will last. People will never forget you. So the goal is also to be unforgettable, right? So again, the question that you have to ask yourself in life is, how effective do I want to be? Do I just really want to solely be worrying about views and numbers, or do I really want to, have a handful of people who are going to help me to produce the desired, result that I'm looking for? You know what I'm saying? You can have a group of people, that you can help. And then once you help those group of people and be effective, then that's something that can be talked about forever, because people are going to also be able to refer you and say, this is what this person did for me. Because again, your effectiveness is something that's last longing. And let's talk about also cause and effect, because your effectiveness can have a cause on certain things. And let's go to the Bible, because you always know I got to go Bible sometimes. Depending on the king that is the Israel had over them, right, caused them to either do right or not do right. And a lot of the times, because they had a king that was not effective, right, they had a king that was, teaching them the wrong things, it caused them to rebel against God. So again, your overall effectiveness, you should push to have a more positive outcome on people. And with this is going to require for you to just know and understand that it's always not about me. It is not always about you. It's about so much more than you. And once people, really realize that in life, and understanding that things aren't always just about them, then this will cause you to have an even greater effect on your life and also on the world. So go throughout life, whatever it is that you are doing, go throughout it asking yourself, how effective do I want to be? So that you can make sure that you produce, a good and successful result. So I hope that this message has helped anyone, inspire, motivate, encourage, just overall be impactful and being effective, right? To anyone who it reaches. And as always, you guys, let's be motivated, but most importantly, let's stay inspired.